When I met you in the summer. When I met you in the summer. When I met you in the summertime.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I'm Megan. I do shopping hauls, challenges and beauty videos, or just whatever I feel like on the day. So today I thought I would just play with some makeup. I think I'm gonna do a look that's sort of something you could go on a night out with, but also not too dramatic. So I don't like wearing really dramatic makeup. I like having a sort of like in-between look, so I'm going to play around with it and I'm going to show you what my go-to look would be if I was going on a night out. I would love to do more beauty videos on this channel, so that's why I thought today I would do some makeup for you. And yeah, let's see what happens. If you do like this video, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and smash the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload, so you don't miss a thing. And also remember, I have my socials just down here in the corner, or it might be that corner, which shows you where you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Please follow me on there so you can keep up to date with my daily life. I'm just gonna get started and just try and do it as fast as I can, because you don't want to be sitting here for like an hour. First, I am going to put on my moisturiser. It's the Astral Original. I think I've showed you this in a different video. This is the one that I bought a few weeks ago and I've started using it, and it is so moisturising. It's so good for dry skin, so I'm going to use that. And this time, because I am experimenting with different ways of filming and obviously finding my niche and all of that, I'm just going to have a chat with you this time. So I'm not going to just play music over my makeup routine. I'm going to chat to you while I'm doing it. So I'm just going to quickly, I'll probably speed this bit up. I actually don't mind not having much makeup on when I've got like a bit tan on, because I just feel like it gives me like more of a glow. I've actually put my tan on this morning. It's like a 1 hour fast tan, so I haven't washed the guide colour off yet, so I'm still looking quite pale, but I've still got the guide colour on, so I've obviously got to put my makeup over that. But I do like having like a glow, because I am naturally white as this jumper. So while I'm waiting for the, can't even think of the word, moisturiser to set in, I am going to just prep everything that I'm going to use. There was one thing I realised earlier when I was going through all my makeup, is that I never use primer. I always forget to use primer. There's two things I forget to use actually. One is primer, and the other one, people are going to hate me for this, I always forget to use powder over my foundation. Not so much forget, I just only used to use it when I felt like I needed it. I didn't really see the difference of what it actually did. I have started using it a bit more now, and I'll show you soon which one I use. And I do notice a difference now, because I have like switched it up and used a different one. But there are two things that I always forget. So primer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I've had this for ages and it's probably still full, because like I said, I don't use it. So I'm going to quickly put that on. I'm guessing you just rub it in like moisturiser. Right, I don't know what is going on. This camera, I was busy talking to you and I'm not sure how much it's filmed, because suddenly it popped up system error for some reason. Like, it's a brand new camera, so I'm frustrated. Anyways, what I was saying was, because my tan hasn't developed yet, when I've been rubbing my face, it started to flake off, so I need to be careful. Yeah. Fresh milkshakes. Foundation time. When I tan, I always end up different colours. I'm going to be doing a video on my tan routine very soon, but today, I have no idea what colour I am. I don't think I have a foundation to match this shade, but we'll give it a go. So normally I just mix them. What I normally use is the Rimmel Match Perfections, because I find the shades are really good for matching to tan. So I usually mix together shade 200, which is soft beige, and shade 103, which is True Ivory. True Ivory. I used to use this one, which is the Maybelline Fit Me, which it's good, but it says normal to oily skin, and my skin is a lot drier now than it used to be, so I'm probably not going to use this. It is quite a lot darker than my shade as well. I don't want to be orange. I am going to mix these together and pop them on my face. I know I'm cold, but I'm going to take this jumper off because I'm not risking getting foundation all over my white jumper. Great! My accent sounds ridiculous. I just mix it on the back of my hand and then my hand ends up covered in foundation, so oh no. I think I'll just pop in a little bit of the Primark foundation, because this is a really light one that I've got. I'll just add in like a little bit of that just so I can lighten up my foundation. I'm no expert. I mean, it could work. So what I'm doing is just popping it on my face. So I just like put it around my face with a brush and then I blend it in with my beauty blender. This is I think this is a real beauty blender. No, it's not, is it? It's a good one. Although it is a bit worse for wear at the moment because I haven't cleaned my brushes this week. So I'm just gonna blend this in. That's it blended in. The colour actually looks quite nice. Although you can't see it very well in the camera because, like I said, I need a better camera. And I also know that a lot of people do their eyes first and then the foundation. I know that's probably what you're all wondering. I don't do it that way. I think there is no right or wrong way of doing your makeup. Just do what works for you. So I would normally do my foundation and then I would do the rest of my makeup, and at the very end I would use concealer, like how people lighten under their eyes. I do that pretty much at the end to sort of cover up any mistakes that I've made with my eyeshadow, and I also do it to perfect my eyebrows. So that's the way I do it, but there's no right or wrong way, and also I never stick to the same order. I just do it how I feel, and you know, it turns out okay. Now this is when I said I was going to show you the powder that I use. So I use the one in the NYX palette. I've had this for ages. I use it for my contour. I don't use it for highlight anymore. I use a different one. I use the yellowy shade of powder. I think I showed you this in a different video. It tones down any redness in your face. So I'm just gonna quickly, like I said, I don't really see the point in, I mean, I see the point in it, but I don't think you need loads. What I've used for ages is this little brow little kit. It's a Benefit one. I know it looks a mess inside, but it's one of the ones where you get the gel and the powder and then two different brushes and tweezers, and I think it works really, really well. The shades just go with my hair. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. I find it so hard to talk when I'm doing my makeup because it's just so, like, you need to concentrate, don't you? And just while I am doing a sit down and having a little chat, if you've got any questions for me to pop down below that I could use in my next Q&A / get to know me video, because I need to do a video that, you know, is to get to know me. Please, if you've got any questions that can be as simple or complex as you would like, just anything that you want to find out, please comment them below, or comment them over on my Twitter or my Instagram, because I would really like to do like a Q&A. And obviously, like, I'm not just gonna make up the questions, you know, I generally want you to ask me some. I love interacting with everyone. Like, I love having like relationships with people, like talking to people on YouTube and learning about their experiences, and I just, like, it's nice to connect with people, you know. It's nice to know that you're not just doing this like on your own. Like, there's so many people out there who are also trying to do the same thing as you, and And I love to make YouTube friends. When I said that I use my concealer at the very end, I forgot that I always use it below my eyebrows before I do my eyeshadow to give it like that base. So I use, does it even say on here? Collection. It's one of the cheaper ones. It's from, I think they do it in Superdrug and in Boots. It's shade 0 extra fair because I'm so fair, and I bought this for when I like don't have tan on, but I tan quite a lot now, but it still works. For the eyeshadow, there's 2 palettes that are my go-to palettes. So first of all, there's the Profusion Cosmetics Rose Gold look, and I love this for my eyes. But as you all know, I absolutely love rose gold. Everything, like my house is rose. I mean, my house literally isn't rose gold, but like all my accessories are, and you know, pink and blush, and I just love it. This is the first palette, and the second one is the Urban Decay Cherry palette, Naked Cherry palette, and these have really pretty like rosy colours in as well. I think I'll use a bit of this to start off with, and if I need to, I'll add in some of the cherry palette. I think I am going to put some lashes on today though, because I am getting a little bit addicted to them. I didn't used to always wear lashes. I used to just wear them on special occasions because honestly I'm the worst at putting them on. Like, I'll just take an absolute rage because I can't get them to stay on. But I'm learning, I'm getting there, and it is working quite a lot better, so I think I'll be putting some on, but not like dramatic ones, you know, just because I've got really short eyelashes, and it's so sad, guys. Like, how do people have such long eyelashes? I need something to help them grow. I always find out of these 2 palettes as well, the Rose Gold Look one and the Urban Decay one, they are really good for putting on when you do your foundation first, because you don't really get a lot of fallout underneath. I'm not sure why, but I think they must just be better quality. But yeah, like, I don't struggle with these ones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the shade Keeper, which is this darker one here. I'm going to use that one, and I always start with my creases upwards, and then I do my eyelids. So I'm just going to start with this. I don't need too much of a brush because it is like very pigmented. Oh, and by the way, this brush just comes with the Rose Gold palette. I do have some, I forgot what they're called. What are they called? Real Techniques. I had to open it to find out. I've got loads of Real Techniques brushes, like the base ones and the eye ones, but I don't tend to use them. I always use the ones that just come in the palettes, mainly because I can't be asked to clean them all. So now I've done both eyes. I don't have too much on, but basically I just put it in my creases and then straight up towards my eyebrow, and then leave like a, try and leave like a solid line here, like a crisp line, like not a crisp line, like have it blended, but you don't want it to fall underneath this line here up to your eyebrow. You don't want it to fall underneath there. So what I always do is, when I use something in my crease, like the darker colour, I always go in with it underneath as well. I think I am going to use one of my favourite shades from the Urban Decay Cherry palette. One of my favourite shades is called, it's called Juicy. It's this one in the middle. Well, it's not in the middle, but it's this one. Like, it's a peachy colour, like a light pinky peachy colour, and it's so gorgeous. So I'm just going to pop that on my eyelids, but not all the way along, because I like to lighten up the inner corners, so I'm just going to pop it about 3/4 of the way along. Honestly, like I said, like, it's such a gorgeous shade. It really is. I think we'll go for Dizzy today. It's called Dizzy. It's like a pinky, sparkly shade, like a shimmer. I'm going to use that just in the middle, just to give it a bit of like a pop. Why go and wet it when you can just do that? And then I'm just going to use one of the lighter shades. I think I'll go in with the shimmer. It's called Flashback. It's this one here. It's like a silvery whitey, shimmery. I'm not good at describing. I think that is all I'm gonna do with my eyes, apart from mascara and some lashes. Now I always go back for the NYX palette again, which is for my contour. The shades just depend on the day that, like what your foundation is looking like on that day. And like I said, excuse the faces. Just putting it out there, I would love, and I know everyone would love this, but I would love to be one of those people who could bring out like their own like makeup palettes or like eyelashes, or I don't know, like it's not like I want to be like everyone else, like, because I don't, like I said, I just like to be myself, but that's something that I'd really like. I don't know why. I feel like because I can like make it more suited to the colours that I like, but obviously like also suited to what other people would like as well. I would just love to do something like that. But we can all dream. I remember years ago, and I must have been about like 14, 15, I didn't know what contour was. Like, I didn't know what like doing your contour was. So I didn't know when everyone was on about it, like what it actually meant. But then when I think about it, like how did I go for so long only having foundation on and nothing else? Like I used to just do my foundation, maybe a bit of mascara, and then not have on like any like powder or contour, like bronzer or highlight. And that seems strange to me. I feel like that always brings my face all together because it like sculpts it in more. So now I'm just going to finish off the look with the highlight and then some mascara and my eyelashes. So what I've been using for my highlight at the minute as well is also the Rose Gold Look palette. So these shades here are the ones you can use for your eyes, but these ones I find are really good for any face. So I actually use a mixture of this colour called Marble, it's like the peachy colour, and then I also use Fizz, which is the one up the top. I use that one for highlight, the lighter one, and I use the peachy colour more for my cheeks, like for like to use as blush. Bing! Right, does that look better? Yes, it does. It's because of the lighting. Right, we've nailed it. We know what we're doing. Now this one is a number 7 one, and when I got it I was really excited because I thought it was actually glittery, and it's not. And I'm literally just going to put on like a tiny bit. Also, if there's anything that you do want me to try, because I'd love to like try some new products and stuff, pop them down below in the comments so I can have a look at them and see if there's any of them that I'll try for a video. She's a colour queen. Da, 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 da. Don't know the rest of the words. I'm gonna attempt to put my lashes on. So the ones that I've been using at the minute are by Eye Candy, and these ones, because I'm not an expert on them and I don't really know much about them, to be honest, because I didn't used to wear them, so I've just been experimenting with different types. So these ones are very like, I would say like natural, like they're not like stiff. Too late, my time has come, send shivers down my spine, body aching all the time, behind physical. We got one last chance to make it, you better not lose control. I have a habit of bursting into song and dance, if you haven't realised already. I think we might have it. Finger Boys is back in town, oh, oh, oh. And we're done. apart from lipstick. The amount of times my camera's cut out because it needed charged or there wasn't enough space on the SD card, like I would have like 1 million subscribers if I had a subscriber for every time that happened. I have lost the lipstick that I was going to use. So I've got a feeling it fell behind the bed, which I am not getting right now. So what I do like to use is, because what I normally use is the Stay Matte, but it's the Stay Matte light peachy colour. I'll try and find out what it is and I'll link it down below. Because I like it because obviously it like dries on and then it doesn't come off, but I can't find that at the minute. So what I'm going to use is the Benefit, it's called Double the Lip, and it's in this shade Lusty Rose. You can see that if it'll focus, and it's just like a normal lipstick, but it's like a nice colour. So I'm just going to pop that on. See, because I like to keep my lipsticks light. I'd love to be able to wear like this one. I bought this ages ago because it looked so gorgeous on the picture, but it's just too dark for me. I can't pull it off. And that is it. So I have finished my look for today, and I know it took ages, but I have enjoyed doing like a proper sit down makeup sort of tutorial. If you've actually learned anything from me, I don't know if you have, but I have really enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have liked it too. Please smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and then maybe check out some of my other makeup sort of beauty videos, which I will link one up here. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for coming back, or thanks for checking out my channel if you're new here, and I'll see you again soon.